Hi, today we're going to work with Health Time 4 and we're doing Unit 8, page 35, Talking Points. On this page there are 4 stories and the first one is a brain teaser. Let's see if you can work this out. 2 planes take off at the same time. One leaves New York and is flying to Paris at 500 miles an hour. The other leaves Paris and is flying to New York at 450 miles an hour. So one's going 500 miles an hour, one's going 450 miles an hour, but they're going in opposite directions. One leaves New York and is flying to Paris at 500 miles an hour. The other leaves Paris and is flying to New York at only 450 miles an hour. Now, which one will be closer to Paris when they meet? I mean, sometime over the Atlantic they're going to meet. Which one will be closer to Paris? Think about the solution and I'll tell you the right answer in a while. The next story is called The Boastful Traveller. A man boasted of the wonderful deeds he had performed when he was in Egypt. He had leapt to such a height that people thought he was actually flying. One of the bystanders said, "If all this is true, there is no need of witnesses. Let's pretend this is Egypt and fly for us." The moral for this story is, he who does a thing well does not need to boast. Now let's read a text about how things were many, many years ago. We're going to read about dentistry. Are you afraid of the dentist? Huh. Nowadays there's no need to be afraid of a dentist, but in the old days, boy, just listen. Centuries ago, going to the dentist could cost you your life. People died of blood loss and pain due to the instruments that dentists used. One cure for toothache was to rub urine on the gum. If that didn't work, the dentist knocked the tooth out using a hammer and a chisel. So they put urine on your gum, and if that didn't work, they knocked the tooth out using a hammer and a chisel. Usually, if the tooth was bad, it was just removed and perhaps replaced with a healthy one from someone else. That someone else was usually a poor person needing money. The dentist would pull out one tooth after another to see which one would fit his patient's mouth. Can you imagine that? A poor person would come and the dentist would pull out one tooth after another to see which one would fit his patient's mouth. When the human supply of teeth ran out, the teeth of sheep, dogs, goats, and baboons were used. If these supplies ran out, teeth from dead people were used. But that was a long time ago. Now, have you worked out the answer about the planes? One left New York, one left Paris, one was going at 500 miles an hour, one was going at 450 miles an hour. Which one was closer to Paris when they met? Well, if they met, They were both in the same place, so neither of them was closer to Paris. Get it?